Bella! Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I am so excited because I have seen so many new people come in and make comments, and I'm so excited to welcome all of you to the Bella Uncinetto family. And I hope that you are in it for the long haul. Just remember that the thumbs and the duration of the video, so how long you watch the video, really counts in the algorithm. As a content creator, you get these messages of like your weekly recap and your monthly something other or whatever. And one of the things when I was looking through it was like, how does the algorithm work? And it's a little video that YouTube has of its algorithm and how it works. And so I was watching it, and interaction with the videos is a big deal. So if you click on it and you go off in like 30 seconds, people are like, oh, they're not interested. That's why a lot of people are like, run this playlist or do this or do that. And then also whether or not you like it, or you give it a comment, or how your notifications are set up. So on the right hand side, there's a little bell when you subscribe, and if you click it, there's a drop down menu. And if you fill in the bell, which is all, that means that any time that someone does post something and you're subscribed to them, you get a notification. So if that is filled in, the notification bell for all, then that tells the algorithm that they want to get notified of everything that you're doing. So they must really like your channel. And so there are different levels of how that factors in, which is kind of crazy. So I was like, oh, okay. So I thought I'd share that knowledge with you. If you're interested, I can link the video in the description box on checking that out. But so yeah, that's not why we're here. But I thought that it was interesting, and I would like to welcome all of the new people, and hope you do stick around. So why are we here today? We're here because I want to talk to you about what I've been doing, which isn't a whole lot in the amount of projects, because that's just not who I am. But I do have some things. The blanket, the Granny Spike My Ripple blanket is upstairs. I've put maybe 4 rows in because I've changed color. So I finished the color that I was on, did another 2 rows, which was another color, because I was on the variegated, and then I went to the solid color, and then I went back to the variegated, and I've stopped after I did the 2 rows. So I put 4 more rows into that. Definitely not finished with it yet, but I've worked on it a little bit. Just hasn't been a lot of progress. I did make 2 flower scrubbies, facial scrubbies, for Moo's Flower Power Cow, which unfortunately will be ending in a couple of months. I'm kind of sad about that. But I made them. I was sitting at lunch at work, and I was crocheting them, and somebody said, "Ooh, those are pretty," and I was like, "You want them?" And they were like, "Really?" I was like, "Here." So I don't have them to show, but they are on Moo's video if you want to go watch her video. I made them actually, because I still have it with me, I made them out of this yarn, which is a Lily Sugar and Cream yarn in the colorway Potpourri Ombre. So I just crocheted those up quickly. I made 2 of them, and that is that. I used a 5mm tulip Edmo hook for that. And then this is my project when I need to keep my mind occupied for different things. So like if I'm sitting waiting at the post office, or if I'm in a training where they're talking at you and you're not doing things, I need to have some sort of fidget, and crochet is my fidget. So this is just a washcloth that I'm working on. It's no pattern. I am literally just stitching. But I'm using, this is something that I got from my Happy Mail Advent partner last year, Marlene. It's the Loops and Threads Capri Eco Cotton. So this was a full ball, and I've just started making stitches. So I've done some popcorn stitches and some half doubles in the third loop. That's what those ridges are. Some more popcorns. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know until I'm done or I'm bored. Either way, but I don't work on this all the time, but I do work on it occasionally. And again, I'm using a 5mm because that's what was in this bag. So I have those, and that's part of it. And then I have this big bag. So this is one of my Rita bags that she sent to me. And in this bag, I have this. I have this. So this is a blanket for my daughter that I'm working on. She didn't ask for it or anything, but I'm working on it. Let me turn it the right way around. So this is the Wavy Waffle Stitch blanket from Fiber Spider. I saw this on Creations by Jack. She did a community tab post, and I think she did it in like a cream color or off-white or beige or something. I don't know. And I was like, oh wow, that's so pretty. I was like, I wonder what it would look like multicolored, right? And I have a ton of this yarn. And I was like, that would be kind of cool because my daughter likes weighted blankets. So I was like, what if I held 3 strands together of this yarn that I have a lot of, so I know that I'm not going to run out anytime soon, and make a blanket. So I made the mistake on my previous blanket, my Granny Spike, my Ripple blanket, of making too many repeats. And that's why it's so long, because it was meant to be a lapcan. And now it's a full-size blanket for my queen-size bed. Like a full queen-size blanket, not a full-size blanket, but it's a full blanket. Wasn't my intention, but that's what it's going to be. So, there we go. This, when Craig was talking about the repeats and the fact that it was going to shrink, I was like, well, I don't want to do too many repeats because of what happened last time. But this is, I don't know if you can see. It fits her, and it definitely will stretch out to be pretty big, and it is pretty wide. And I know that the more that I crochet, the heavier it gets, the more it will stretch out. But I just think that this is a super cool pattern, and I am enjoying it. I've gotten to the point where when I do the rows, I don't have to look at the pattern anymore. I did buy the pattern. He has it for sale on his Etsy because it is a 6-row repeat. And the first 2 rows don't count initially. So I just wanted to show you that this is 1 repeat from this to this, right? So this was the beginning. And these 2 rows don't count. So this is 1, and then this is 1 repeat. So I've stopped doing my stitch markers for the repeats because I just am able to read. And he says that in his video because I watch his videos too. Eventually, you'll be able to read where the stitches go. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And that's what I did. Hold on just one second. Okay, sorry for the glitch there. I had my landlord was like, I'm here. And I was like, here? Here for what? I don't know what you're here for. She had ordered a box of Girl Scout cookies for my daughter. And I told her to just come get it. Bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks. I told her to come get them the next time she came by. I guess she's at her brother's house, which is like right over there. We are wall partners. We're wall neighbors. But I guess she's here for her brother, and she was like, let me just get them. And I was like, oh, well, okay, you're here. I was not ready. She doesn't do that normally. Normally she's like, I'm on my way to do blah, blah, blah. It's not a problem. I was just like very thrown off right there for a moment. But anyway, I was telling you about this blanket. So yes, I am now able to read where they go, because it doesn't always do the same thing. It's not just you go this way and do one kind of set of stitches and go this way. No, it doesn't work that way. So anyway, that's the blanket, and it is three colors. I have already, I have them right here. I've already gone through one of each color. That's why I'm glad that I have a lot of these, because this blanket is only this big, and I've already at this stitch marker. So this from the bottom to the orange was one of each color. So this much of the blanket was 3 balls of yarn. But what am I using? I am using, and I don't think you can get this yarn anymore. I think it's discontinued. And it is a little rough for my liking, but it'll make a nice blanket. This is Caron Kindness. And I got these from the lovely Marie Chavez in an auction. So I have like, well, now I have like 6 of these. I think I have to go back and look. I have like, no, not counting this one, because I've already used one now. I think I have 5 of these. I think I have 6 of these and 6 of these, because I think I had 8 of each of these. I don't remember. I have to go back and double check. But I've already, like, these are already squishy. They're already squishy. They're already squishy. So if you look at the orange again, like, I've already this much, and they're already squishy. So it is pretty weighty, and it does take a little bit to get through, because it is 3 strands. I am using an 8mm, yeah, an 8mm clover. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Well, anyway, this is the plastic clovers, but they work really well. But it does have a lot of stretch to it. So once it gets a little heavier, I know that it's gonna drop a little bit more. But when I lay it over my daughter, even when I lay it over myself, I mean, it will fit nicely as a lap blanket. It just has to be taller. I have to make it taller. But since I have plenty of this yarn, I figured it would be a good use of the yarn to get it all nice and comfy. But that's it, guys. That's all I've been working on. Not a ton of yarn. Yarny goodness here. Hopefully I'll start something else. I have some things that I want to do. I didn't intentionally want to start that blanket, but I was like, ooh, pretty pattern, start the blanket. And then it's morphed into that. But I did participate in the Stash Before Cash and Stash Down 2024. So I did send those videos to their respective users. And I think that for February, I'll be doing pretty good. Just getting through these because they are 100% polyester, 7 ounces, 198 grams, 345 yards, or 315 meters each. They're a medium 4 weight. There's seafoam, tomato, and ray yellow. So that's over 1,000 yards already. So I have my notes here of how many yards I've used for each month, and I'm gonna exceed just in this blanket alone what I used for January. That wasn't my goal or anything, but I was like, okay, well, and seeing as how some yarn accidentally found its way in the mail to me recently, I just don't know. I just don't know how that happened. I'm gonna have to make some room for it. So, because you know, it just accidentally slipped into the mail, and it's already on its way here. So, what is a girl to do, right? I don't know. But so it's on its way. So you'll see that. I don't know whenever it shows up. And I am going to do a couple more videos, so you'll see this get up a little bit more. It was comfy day at work today. There was a spirit week for Carnivale, Valentine's Day, all that stuff. So today was comfy day, so I have on a t-shirt and some sweats and a comfy cardigan, and that's it. So you will see this again. I do shower, I do change, but I'm batch filming, so there you are. I hope everyone is safe and well, and as always, be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!